Welcome back to Gerodynamics. Okay, so this is not a movie review per se. This is a series review. I've done this before, but really only just like the best series. Like if I watch a series and I'm like, I really just want to talk about it a little bit. That's what I do here. Is the Penguin, and it's tied into the movie universe. So I it makes more sense that I review it. Anyways, oh my god. It took me a while to get to it. I don't have a lot of time to watch full series, and usually, especially if it's a series where Brandy wants to watch it with me, then I gotta wait till Usually we get to watch an episode or two before bed or whatever, rather than me watching it during the day type thing. And so this one was one of those. She wanted to watch it with me, and we were taking our time. We were watching an episode here, an episode there, and then finally we just speed ran for the rest of the second half of the season because it was just so good and we had time. I really enjoyed it. All right, let's do my typical stuff here. Creator Lauren LaFranc. The stars are Colin Farrell, Kristen Milotti, and then Renzi Feliz. Okay, so let's talk about the stars here just for a minute. If you're not... Oh! No, Bruce. No. No. Don't you do that. Sorry, everybody. My dog decided to snap at the other dog because she's sitting right here by me. You need to chill out. Here. You want to come up here a little bit? Come on. Come on. Come up here while I do this series. Chill. All right. Also, Bruce is very popular, so maybe this helps the video. Bruce, say hi. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Bruce. Okay. Anyway, so talking about the Penguin. All right. So the cast, and if you're not familiar, if you didn't watch the Batman, and you're not familiar with the Penguin series, you heard that right. I said Colin Farrell, and yes, Colin Farrell is the Penguin. And he just really, really doesn't, you cannot tell it's him. There's just almost nothing that gives it away. He has prosthetics and makeup, and his hair is, they make him kind of balding. He's got this, a fat suit on, and he's kind of got a limp. He's got a thing that gives him a limp. And yeah. And he does a voice, so he's not even using his own natural voice. And it's just you can't even tell it's him, but he is such a good actor that it's worth it to have him be the Penguin because he's so good. He is so good. He was really, really good in the Batman, but you knew more things were coming. You knew bigger things were coming. Hey, you finally looked at the screen. You knew big things were coming. I hope he's in Batman 2 and 3. But the series was just so good. Oh my god, and he's so good in it. Okay. All right, let's see the rest of this cast. I don't want to leave the other cast out because they're so good also. Kristen Milioti. Kristen Milioti is Sophia Falcone, the daughter of the Falcone crime boss who dies in the Batman. Oh shoot, is that a spoiler still at this point? I apologize if that's a spoiler still at this point. I mean, the movie's been out for a couple years now, I think. A couple years? Year or two? Anyways, I apologize if I spoiled that for you, but yes, he dies in the movie, and this is his daughter, right? Okay. Sorry about that. Where is she from? Because everybody knows where. Well, let's touch on Colin Farrell real quick. I mean, you know him, but what do you know him from? The Lobster. That's so weird. Those are some weird choices. Okay, The Lobster, In Bruges, and SWAT are the three movies that they picked along with the Batman to say that he's known for. I don't understand that, but okay. So let's come back to look at some of the other things he actually has done. The Banshees of Inisherin, Voyagers, Artemis Fowl, The Gentleman. Oh God, he's so good in The Gentleman. If you haven't seen The Gentleman, goodness, he is good in it. You need to go watch it. Dumbo, he was actually in Dumbo. Um, let's see, Widows, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. True Detective, he was in one of the seasons of True Detective. Seven Psychopaths, Total Recall, the new Total Recall. Um, no, Bruce, no. The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus, Pride and Glory, just so many movies going all the way back. Phone Booth, some of his earliest movies, The War Zone, Tigerland, Minority Report. Goodness, I forgot he was in Minority Report. Remember Phone Booth? That was a crazy, crazy movie. The whole movie's him in a phone booth. Back when phone booths were actually kind of still a thing, but not really. There weren't a lot even back then. Daredevil. He was Bullseye in the Daredevil movie. All right. Okay. Anyways, enough talking about all the stuff that Colin Farrell's done. Where do we know Christine from? Not a lot, but the she was in 2 episodes of Black Mirror. She was in The Wolf on Wall Street, Teresa Petrillo. She was in Fargo, is where most people seem to know her from. She was in Palm Springs. Um, what else might you know her from? No, no. TV series, TV series, TV series. Stop it, Bruce. 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 No. No. No, come back up here. Come back up here if you want. Just chill out. I know. I know. But yeah, so she hasn't done a whole lot, but goodness is she good. Goodness is she good in this. Um, let's see. How I Met Your Mother. That's the other thing that people probably know her from. She was the girl with the yellow umbrella and Tracy McConnell. I think she was the mother, right? Like she played the mother whenever they showed the mother, I think. Anyways, um, hi. Anyways, okay, done with her. But she is great. She's like, if she wasn't getting enough roles before, if she wanted to work more, she definitely will now. Holy crap, she was good. All right, Renzi Feliz. I'm pretty sure that Renzi is not in a lot. He's a young guy. He was in a TV series called Runaways. He was the voice of Camilio in Encanto. He was in The Tender Bar, Penelope, um, American Horror Stories. He was in an episode of American Horror Stories. He was in World War Z. No, he was in the video game for World War Z as a voice. Anyways, so Teen Wolf. He was Aaron in the TV series Teen Wolf. All right, so young guy doing things, and Jesus, he does a good job in this movie. So I'm assuming in real life he doesn't have a stutter. I don't know. I assume he is acting this, and he does a great job of acting. Who's that? Yeah, that's who I thought that was. So yeah, and I look forward to seeing more stuff from him. He has 2 things coming up: The Stunt Driver and The Mastermind. All right, I'll be looking out for those. He plays. Okay, so we'll come back to that. He plays. The character's name is Victor Aguilar. Then you have Deidre O'Connell is Penguin's mother, Frances Cobb. Then you have Carmen Ejogo. Oh, stop. You're fine. Okay, okay, okay. Carmen Ejogo is Eve Carlo. Theo Rossi is in this. It's Dr. Julian Rush. Where might you know Theo Rossi from? Sons of Anarchy. I don't know what else. Like, I know he's done other stuff. Army of the Dead. Yeah. So, anyways, but most people know him from Sons of Anarchy. Um, where is Deidre O'Connell from? She's an older actress. She's been in a ton of stuff, but what do we know her from? Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Secondhand Lion, Hearts in Atlantis. Yeah, tons of stuff. She was in Outer Range, that TV series that was I really enjoyed it and kind of am bummed they canceled it. Um, let's see what else. Okay, Bruce. Okay, The Holdouts. Anyways, good stuff. She did a good job as Penguin's mom. All right. Who else is in this? Clancy Brown is in this. Plays Salvatore Maroni. Michael Kelly is in this. Plays Johnny Vitti. I guess I should say where you might know them from too, just in case. Is there anybody else I want to touch on? There's so many good actors in this, and they're all kind of like smaller bit type actors, but no one in this is bad. No one. Everybody does good stuff. You should go check out like all the actors that are in this and like look for other stuff they do because everybody's great. But let's go back to Michael Kelly or Clancy Brown first. He's done a ton of stuff too. Character actor, actually one of my favorite actors, really, just in tons of stuff. The Shawshank Redemption, he was Captain Hadley. Thor Ragnar, he was Surtur's, the voice of Surtur. Nightmare on Elm Street, Alan Smith. The 2010 Nightmare on Elm Street, though. Starship Troopers, he was Sergeant Zim. He was in a TV series. Let's see, I'm going to have to go back a ways to see it. It was, was it Carnival? I think was the name of the series. Let's see if I can find that. Way back. A TV series that they should have been able to get more out of, but they ended up canceling it. Oof. It's going to go way back. I would watch it, but it's tough because they cancel it without like finishing everything. But it's such a good one. It's kind of hard not to recommend watching it. So I kind of want to give you the name of it. I'm pretty sure it's Carnival, but I'm going to spend too much time on this too. Goodness. Here. There it is. Yeah, Carnival. Brother Justin Crowe in the TV series Carnival. There's, was it 2 seasons, 3 seasons? It was like 2 or 3 seasons, and they didn't quite finish it up, but it's really good. Anyways. All right, back to the top. He is known for, or more recently, some of the things he's done. He does a lot of voice work. He has this very recognizable, distinct voice. So you're going to recognize his voice in a bunch of stuff. He is Mr. Krabs, by the way. In SpongeBob. Yeah, so a lot of people know him from that, obviously. He was the Harbinger in John Wick Chapter 4. He was good in that. He's been in a couple of different Rick and Morty episodes. He was in The Mandalorian. He was Berg, but he was only in one episode. The Crown, one episode. I'm trying to find stuff that like bigger roles of his. Anyways, that's enough. Look for him. He's really good. If you don't know who I'm talking about, you'll recognize him or his voice like almost immediately. Same thing with Michael Kelly, not his voice per se. His, you recognize him from a ton of stuff. The biggest probably is No, it's not listed. Okay, all right. The biggest is House of Cards, right? He was in House of Cards from, I think, the beginning to the end, if I'm not mistaken. Even after they had to remove the main actor. What's his name again? Kevin Spacey. They had to remove Kevin Spacey because of the accusations against him, but this guy kept on with his role. I'm pretty sure. He was really good in that. He was in a movie called Chronicle, Dawn of the Dead, Man of Steel, Now You See Me. Um, and so he's never like the main actor. He's always like a side actor, just does great work in whatever he does. He's in a TV series called Lioness that I've heard is really good and that I should watch. Um, he's in the Jack Ryan TV series. He's in Transformers Rise of the Beast. He's in Black Mirror. He was in an episode of Black Mirror too. Anyways, really good actor. You'll recognize him from stuff. All right, done talking about the cast members. It is a how many episodes? It is 8 episodes, isn't it? I think it's 8. 8 episodes. And they're long episodes, good a good hour each, so about 8 hours of time to put into being able to watch this. 100% worth it, even if you're not a big Batman fan. Say you're not a big Batman fan or a big superhero movie fan. It has nothing to do with superheroes. By the way, some of the people in it are characters from the Batman comics, but there's no superheroes in it. There's no supervillains. It's all just like street level, like gang stuff, like mob bosses, and so like Italian mafia type mob bosses, and all the way down to like drug ring mob bosses. There's different types of gangs, like Asian gang, a Japanese like Yakuza type gang, a Irish gang, that sort of thing, right? It's a gang movie, a mobster movie, or a mobster TV series, kind of like The Sopranos, but nothing like The Sopranos. And it's just so good. And so it's basically talking about the rise of the Penguin after his boss dies in the Batman. His boss dies. His son is probably going to take over, but his son kind of has some drug problems. So his uncle might take over. His sister could take over, who is Sophia. She's the other main character of the series. She's just gotten out of Arkham Asylum, and that's a whole story arc. And she'd like to take over, but a lot of people think she's just crazy. They actually think she's a serial killer, but that's a whole side plot of the movie. So, and then Penguin. It's not really a spoiler. It's in the first episode. Penguin is drinking with the son of his boss who has died. He's drinking with him, and they start like talking, and the guy starts like demeaning him and talking down to him, but he's drunk. Penguin ends up killing him. And so the rest of the movie is him still trying to cover up that he has killed him, while making moves to try to like elevate himself, and try to keep people from finding out that, what he did. But at the same time, he doesn't really care. He's just looking to use everything to his advantage, because some people he tells, like the other crime family that he wants to be partnered with. Anyways, so it's good stuff. And it's like a roller coaster of, oh, he's gonna do it, oh no, he's not gonna do it, he's not gonna succeed, and it just keeps bouncing back and forth. After he kills kills the son, he's trying to like dispose of the body, and he comes across some kids who are like robbing the rims off his car, and he ends up taking one of them kind of hostage, and that's the other main character of the series, which is the kid. Victor Aguilera, played by Renzi Felice. And so they end up being like partners throughout the whole series. And that's one of the big relationships that you see get fleshed out throughout the series. Great stuff. I recommend watching it. I'm not going to spoil what ends up happening. But it's definitely a Penguin series. And I look forward to Batman 2 coming out. Good stuff. Definitely watch it. All right, everybody, take care. Have a good day.